Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. I am trying out my webcam as the camera for this video, so let me know what you think, whether you prefer the other one or the webcam. But it's a pretty good webcam. So today, what I'm going to be doing is rating future ideas for packs. I can't really think of a title for this one. It's not coming to me, so you just know what it's called. But yeah, I'm going to be rating them. So these aren't actual packs, they're not confirmed or anything like that. It's just ideas, and I'm going to rate them. I'm not a producer or all like that. My opinion does not matter. It's not valid. But I enjoy these, so that's what I'm going to do. Obviously, if you like any of these packs and I've rated it low, just a game in it, we can like different things. Number 9 is superheroes. So this is an idea that I have seen talked about a little bit. I saw this idea on the Sims forums and I'm just not into this at all. The whole absolutely no engagement for me. I'm cool with engaging with superheroes in like films and stuff like that, but I just wouldn't like to play them in a Sims game. It's not really my cup of tea. If it came out, would I buy it? Yes, 100%. But I am a slave to the capitalist entity that is EA. I wouldn't buy my first pet stuff though, because that's pushing it too far. I'd probably only use a pack like this for the build and buy mode stuff. But even then, it'd probably be limited to like purely only the stuff you could use in the household. Because I can see some pieces with this pack, if it ever came out, being rather out there, like the Get Famous pieces. So some of the props that I never really use, I can see being kind of like that. So superheroes is a no from me. I wouldn't like to see that one. Number 8 is an Into the Future style pack like we saw with The Sims 3. And again, same as superheroes. It's just really not my type of gameplay. I've never played with The Sims 3 Into the Future. And I've had no want or need to, because like I've said, it's just not how I play it. I've got don't want to see the future, thank you. But I'm not totally ignorant of it. I have watched Let's Plays and everything of it. I've just decided for myself it's not my cup of tea. It doesn't tickle my fancy. And in 7th place, which I'm quite surprised at myself for, like, do I even know myself? No, because my answers change weekly, so I might have completely different answers by this time next week. But number 7 is Supernatural. And it's not to say I don't like supernatural stuff, because I absolutely loved it. Ever since I was young, all I wanted to do was be a witch. I loved Scooby-Doo and the Girl School. I love everything. Witch, zombies, everything like that. It really is my cup of tea, but I just don't want to really play with that in The Sims. It breaks the suspension of disbelief for me, because I like to play for hours and hours on end, like a normal family life. I'm a bit of a boring vanilla game player. So it kind of breaks the suspension of disbelief when I'm doing that on my family outing or something, and a fairy walks past. I'm just like, I loved making magic, but I was a kid then, so now I'm all serious and like, you come near my family, there's going to be an issue. No, I don't know. I think I would enjoy this pack if it ever came out, as long as it was contained to a specific world. It'd be the type of thing that I only played once and then probably never played with it again, but I'd still welcome it. It's not that I don't want one, it's just that I'd prefer other things, so I would still play with it. But I think it will probably be released as a game pack if it ever comes out, because we already have Vampires that was released as a game pack. But if this was ever released, I would like to see it as an expansion pack with all of the supernatural beings in one world, like in Moonlight Hollow or Midnight Fall, whatever it's called, that one in The Sims 3. Moonlight Falls. Yeah, the one with the Twilight references, that one. And I'd like to see all of the supernatural stuff contained to this world. So how we have with vampires, Vlad can just like bop about, and that's not alright with me. I'm not fine with that one. It feels quite invasive. So if they could just stay within their own world, that would be great, and that would make the pack a lot more playable for me, because I don't want any Sims knocking at my door at 3 o'clock in the morning disrupting my Sims family just because you want to have a bit of a chat. Like, now's not the time, Vlad. So number 6 I've put as a disaster kind of pack, and I'm actually surprised that this one is as low as it is, because it's something I would be into, and it's actually something that would be completely new for The Sims in some way. Like, we have had Sims getting crushed by meteorites and stuff like that, and we've had some little kind of disasters, but not on this length. So a disaster pack would include earthquakes, tornadoes, other disasters, other kind of disasters. But I think I've rated it so low because once the initial novelty of having your Sims die in a disaster has wore off. How weird are Sims players, by the way? Like, the novelty of my Sims dying in a disaster, I would love that. I love that for them. Once the novelty had wore off, it would be kind of annoying to be like, send Jeremy out to school and he comes back dead. It would be kind of annoying. But I would also like it because it would add that level of difficulty to the game. So I'm kind of struggling with this one, because as of right now, it just seems like The Sims 4 is constantly on peace mode, and you just want things to change it up sometimes. So I would kind of like the risk of death, but I'm not sure sure how much. I'm a bit stuck on this one. I am, because I'd welcome it. I want my Sims to die sometimes. Number 5 is an experience style game pack. I don't even know what to call this one, but I would love a small adventure themed world. I could imagine this getting released as a game pack, but not so much in the sense of like an adventure world like we got with Jungle Adventure, more an adventure world that includes roller coasters, theme parks, water parks, circuses, everything like that for your family to go to. Think of like the Sims version of Flamingo Land and Alton Towers, or is it Six Flags that they have in America? I'm talking, there's no one else in my room, I'm literally looking at my TV as if I'm going to get an answer, but whatever it is in America, like that kind of thing, but in a whole world. And you could have actual working shops that you could go in and buy souvenirs and postcards and treats and ice creams and stuff like that from. That would be a really good addition. I would love this addition to the game, and I think it'd be a really good way to break up the game a little bit, because sometimes with weekends in The Sims it can be kind of repetitive and boring, so I think this would be a really good way. And to be honest, I'm just a massive fan of like water parks. I always love making water parks in The Sims 3, The Sims 2, The Sims 1. I've done it all. Sims 2 build prop constraint elevation flaw true or something, or false. I implemented that cheat. And I always try and build water parks in Sims 4, but we just don't have enough stuff to actually do it, so it's a bit of a struggle. An experience style game pack is something that I'd like. So EA, if you're watching this, you're probably not, but if you're watching this, I would like an experience style game pack, and I'd like a sponsor, please. This is not sponsored. I'd be like the Kendall Jenner of the Sims world, but instead of handing people Pepsi, I just hand Bob and Eliza a Diet Coke. I'm like, there you go, your marriage is fixed. The next one is a history themed expansion pack. I done my undergraduate degree in history, so I've got a bit of a soft spot. I hate my undergraduate, but history stays strong in my heart. And I never got the chance to play The Sims Medieval. Never got it. I did buy it, but it didn't work with my computer. Apparently you can buy it off Origin, so I might try that. I am really missing the kind of history style gameplay. I do like it. Oh god, my belly's showing. Oh god, it's showing that too. Okay. I think we're, oh god, I wish it'd just like do one and play hide and seek for a little bit. I absolutely loved Dragon Valley in The Sims 3 as well. And even if the items didn't really match up with the rest of the game, I still really enjoyed it. I would like it contained to the one world as well, or like I said with Supernaturals. I can see the positives and negatives to that, because you'd want something to kind of infiltrate your game properly to feel like your money's being well spent. But I just can't imagine like Marie Antoinette bopping about Willow Creek telling my Sims to eat some cake, so I'd like it to be just in that one world. And I do not want any outfits, none of the outfits can be on random. That is my rule for this one. So no outfits assigned for random, thank you. Number 3 is university pack, and a lot of people want a university pack, and if that's your cup of tea, you do you. I would welcome a university pack, and I would, and it's quite high on my list, so I do want it. But I did say in a previous video that I do get bored of university quite quick. So I would prefer to have my Sims to have the option to do it very quickly or something like that, because after a week of it I just can't be bothered to send them back, and I really like progress in The Sims. I don't like things to be stagnant and staying the same all the time, so I play my lifespan. I'm short to medium. I'm not that wild. I would still definitely play with university, and I'm excited for when it comes out, because I love that extra thing of actually making your Sims work for something and then getting a reward at the end of it. So being able to jump into a higher career than have to start at the beginning, all over that one. And I probably would play with it, and probably quite often, but I can wait for it a little bit. I thought that was a freckle, and I just realised it's a piece of toast. Oh well. Love that. Shouldn't eat before I do a video, but can't be tamed. Number 2 is a farming / living off the land type pack, and I am honestly so desperate for something like this. I've made it clear so many times that one thing that is significantly lacking in The Sims 4 is careers and things to support yourselves. So I think providing a more creative way for your Sims to support themselves through living off the land, or through having a farm or something like that, and being able to sustain themselves doing that, would be really, really cool. I say farming and living off the land because I can see both of the items playing into each other a little bit. I'm not really obsessed with farming, because as a vegan I'm supposed to be opposed to it, but we have a fun time on my farm in the Decades Challenge on Twitch if you want to go follow. But I'm really interested in eco living and sustainability, and people living in tiny houses. Like, I watch the goddamn heck out of them videos on YouTube, like people building tiny homes and living in tiny homes, and people living in the woods, just out in the woods. That is my dream. So a pack like this I would be all over. And I would also love a country style world like we got with the Sims 3 Pets. I have so many wishes. The top one, surprise, surprise, it's a bit of an obvious one, is Generations. Do I think we'll ever get it? No, because we've got Parenthood, which is great and all. It is. It's a good pack, but I just need more, right? I need more. There barely seems to be anything for my younger Sims to do. Like, I want proms, I want first crushes, I want my Sims sneaking out and being brought home in a police car. I want everything like that. I want my little old man to walk with canes. And I don't necessarily just want a revamp of the Sims 3 Generations. I want more. I want things to be more in depth. I want to be better than before. I don't want it to be a millennial simulator anymore, because that's not how I play and it's not how a lot of people play either. I see a lot of people play with family type gameplay and also struggle with family type gameplay because there's nothing to do. We just get the same colouring art studio thing, just recoloured in about 5 different shades with each pack. That's it for kids. So that's a bit dramatic. Like, there is more than that for kids. A Generations pack would really fill in the gaps that Parenthood left. And that's it. That is all future expansion pack ideas rated, in my opinion. And also, don't get excited because none of these are confirmed, so don't rely on me for anything like that. I don't know what's going on at EA. Thank you all very, very much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I do have a lot of videos like this where I just sit and talk about topics for a while, so I'll leave the playlist at the end of the video so you can go check them out. And also, my links will be there probably, so you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, wherever if you want to. If you don't, that's cool, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.